Hey everybody, it's week 2 of the 12 weeks of wellness for 2018, and I'm here today again with Kyle. He's going to be demonstrating some really important things about when you come to the gym to work out. Form is probably the most critical thing that you can do to get the most benefit from your workouts. So Kyle's going to be talking to us today about some specific exercises as well as just general points to talk about for form and how we can get the best for our workout time. Right, Kyle?
Absolutely.
Okay, so get us started. What are we doing today?
Alright guys, the first thing I want to talk about is momentum. A lot of times in the gym, you're lifting weights way too fast. For example, I see this all the time. Way too fast. Keep your back straight, control the movement, and control the momentum. It's a much better burn, and it's much better for muscle growth. So slow, control curl, release slowly. Momentum is your enemy in weightlifting. Take your time, slow and control. Back straight, keep good posture. Okay guys, the next thing I want to talk about is range of motion. A lot of times in the gym, people think small ranges of motion, barely moving the weights up and down, is a good workout. On the contrary, it doesn't really get much work done. What's important is a long, steady range of motion to make sure your muscles get the complete work. All the way up and down, not short, but all the way. Okay guys, next thing I really want to talk about is squat form. A lot of people do this wrong, and it's super important to have an awesome squat form to protect your knees and your back. So let me show you a couple of ways I see that are wrong in the gym. First, I commonly see people's knees coming way over their toes, which is really bad for your knees, such as this. Wrong, all right? Another one I see is people not going deep enough. Okay, come just down a little bit and stop. A proper squat form is imagine like sitting in a chair with the weight back on your heels. So put your butt back, sit down, 90 degrees, come up, make sure your knees don't pass your toes. Okay guys, next I wanted to show you push-ups. Now there's a lot of different types of push-ups, but I just want to show you something to keep in mind when you are doing push-ups. The most important thing is to make sure that your back is straight and aligned with your butt. A lot of times in push-ups, I see people's butts hanging low, with their butts in the air. Try to keep it in a straight line. I keep my hands close to my chest, and so when I come down in full range of motion and come up, everything stays nice and tight. One more, down and up, and make sure you get that full range of motion. Don't go halfway. It's important to go all the way up and all the way down.
So Kyle's been showing us some really great moves, particular about squats and about push-ups. So I'm just going to show you a couple of modifications, especially if you're just starting out to learn a push-up. So no matter your age, you got to start smart. So the first thing I usually start people with is like a wall push-up or something modified. So you could come to a flat surface. Your hands are going to be about your chest. Step back so your heels are down, and then you can come in and out. And you can move your hands wherever you need to get the most benefit from that push-up. That allows you to begin to learn the motion to get your muscles stronger before you're ready to progress to the next one. Our next modification is to do push-ups on your knees. So just like Kyle was saying, get your head, your shoulders, your hips, your glutes all in line with each other. Then when you come down, you're going to go down, full range of motion, and push back up, but yet you're doing it on your knees, so it's a little less intense. Then as you get stronger, you're able to hop up just like you showed us and do that full range of motion push-up and really gain your strength without having any worries about your back getting out of whack.
Okay guys, the next thing I want to demonstrate is lunges. Now just like squats, it's important to know in lunges that you don't want your knees coming over your toes. It's super important. And a lot of people in lunging try to put all their weight forward, which is really bad for your knees. Try to keep your weight back and push down with your back leg. So when I lunge, I first start one step out, push down my back knee first, full range of motion, come up, switch back. Again, step out, push down, step out, and then back. It helps keep your form nice and tight so that your knees aren't coming over your toes and ruining your knees.
So we've had some great information for week 2 from Kyle. Really good summaries of why we need to pay attention to form to get the most for our exercise, and also some specific exercises, what you need to shoot for. So I'm going to let him summarize those up again for us, and he's going to summarize some other things you can do for modifications.
Remember guys, keep in mind, when you're weightlifting, momentum is key. You want to make sure you don't have much of it at all. Speed is your enemy. Take your time, control the momentum. Another important thing is full range of motion. When you're doing your push-ups or anything you're doing, all the way up and down at full extension is super important to make sure you get your targeted goal. Another important thing is your squat form. Make sure that imagine yourself sitting back in a chair. Weight on the back of your heels. For lunges, make sure your knee stays back, not over your toes, and try to push down instead of pushing forward. And the last thing with your push-up, make sure that everything in your back is aligned in a straight line. Keep your back tight, butt tight, straight. Don't sag or push up. Modifications, there's a whole bunch. Make sure you talk to your fitness professional or anyone who's certified in nutrition or fitness to help you make sure you're doing the right form if you have questions.
And if you're here at the rec, obviously you have some great experts available to you anytime. You can also feel free to ask questions on when we post this in the links. You're welcome to do that as well, and we'll try and get back to you with good information. So we really look forward to it. Thanks, Kyle, for giving us some good tips.
Killed it.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys again for week 3.